can open it up.
Jim, some clarity on what happened afterwards with Amobi? What happened after the game?
It's a lot of the refs were obviously upset, and there was people were commenting on different things to them. But I think one of them it got relayed that Moby might have said something that maybe wasn't said. It's at the end of the day, it's not going to do any good complaining to those guys at the end of the game. So probably a waste of breath, and now it's going to cost us losing a Moby. So not smart on his part at all. Again, they're not going to change anything at that stage, so you just kind of got to accept it and take it for what it's worth.
Jim, I guess, with Lahoud and Moby both out for Wednesday,
Yeah.
Garrett's going to have to be healthy by tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's obviously coming along. Not probably the way we wanted to ease him, or prefer to ease him into it. We'll still look at. We have a couple options we can go to, but we'll take a look at it and have a quick turnaround on Wednesday at home again. And again, a lot of good performances went to waste tonight. That's what it felt like. A lot of really good performances by guys went to complete waste. So it's tough.
How Ethan stepped in there.
Ethan was very good. Ethan had a very good game. He was solid. He won all his battles individually. He played good passes. Ethan was excellent, as excellent as you can be as a center back when we give up 3 goals. So, I mean, he would take a win. He'd rather win and have had a bad performance because that's how he is. He's a competitor, and I was very happy with how he played. He stepped into a tough spot. That's his first start here this game, and I thought he was very good on the field.
It seemed like you guys were turning the corner against New England.
Yeah.
How disappointed is it to give up these 2 goals?
Yeah, it's a step backwards. You're up 3-1 at home, and again, I think the seemed like kind of a harmless ball floated to the back, and then next thing you know, there's a red card, and also on top of it a penalty kick. So there's a real scramble. Try and juggle some things on the fly, and we still should be able to hold up for 10 minutes down a man. That's the bottom line. Up a goal, 10 minutes left, we should be able to keep them off the board. On the third goal, I think Shannon stepped to a ball he shouldn't have stepped to, didn't have to step to. Just keep things in front of you. That's what we would talk about. And he knows that, though. He knows. And that was a tough play. Deshorn's a handful. He turns and hits a good shot. So it's tough.
Does it make it any worse knowing that it's Deshorn, a guy that you guys know so well, and the fact that you keep him pretty quiet
Yeah.
for 80-some minutes?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good forward. So like any good forward, you can keep him quiet for 88 minutes, and then he just needs one chance. And he buried it. And we know what he's about. He's about speed, and he gets on the end of things. You give him enough chances, he's gonna bury one. And he had a few good looks tonight. For the most part, I think we did a good job on him. Him and Powers got a little bit of got some things going a little bit in the first half, and then at the end there, little combination, and they pull a playoff in front of goal. So, credit to them. But on our home field, it's again, you can't give up 3 goals in this building. It's supposed to be a place where, I thought last game against New England 2-0 here, that's what a game should look like at home. It should be comfortable. You get up a 2-goal lead, you should finish the game. And again, we shoot ourselves in the foot. It's on us.
Jim, that's a lot to digest. It's emotional.
Yeah.
How do you put it behind you? You have till Wednesday, not a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. We'll look at the tape quickly, and there's not a lot of time to feel sorry for ourselves. We have New York coming in, a very good team who won tonight, I believe. I think someone shouted out to me. So again, they're coming off a win. It'll be a tough game at home. It's a rivalry game, so the guys will be up for it for sure. We'll be a little undermanned, but it's not time to make excuses. That's for sure. And we're running out of games though. Nights like tonight are the kind of games you look back on at the end of the year and you say, oh, if we could have done this. But I'm a big believer you are what your record says you are, and this is unfortunately what we are right now. We're a 3-3 scramble all over the place game against Colorado. So not really sure how to win yet, and that's it's going to be a process. We have to learn how to win.
Jim, you had mentioned a couple weeks ago that maybe the guys were nervous playing at home,
Mhm.
a little bit of pressure. Do you feel like that played into it at the end?
Yeah, not in this specific game because we actually played good. We played a good up until the red card. I thought we had one of our best performances. We create 3 goals. It felt comfortable, like I said. But again, in MLS, you have to finish games. You have to know how to close things. And there is There is a feeling of trying to please the fans. Our players feel it. It's a real thing. They know we haven't won here now in too many games, too many weeks. I think somebody said 18 weeks. We haven't won a game here, which is unacceptable in league play. So it's a tough thing. They feel that pressure. They probably, we were close tonight, to ending that. We should have ended it, but we didn't.
What's your early impression of Brian Brown, and how do you see him kind of fitting in?
Yeah, Brian's a player who's very good around the goal. His quality is, just finishing inside the box. With both feet, he can strike a ball well. You can see that in practice pretty quick. He's got some speed. He's a handful. He's a big guy too. He's about 6'1", so he's got an MLS body on him. He can handle the punishment that you get up there. He's young too. He's still only 21, so he's a guy we're high on. If the game goes how I like tonight and we stay 3-1 up, he probably would have been in at the end. Instead, you're burning 2 subs trying to hold on at the end. So difficult.
Jim, talk about Christian playing in the middle. He's done very well there. When all is balanced and everybody's healthy and all that, what happens there?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but he's been very good in the middle. I think you've seen one of the best, number 10, so to speak. I know the number 10 may be gone in our league, but he's that kind of guy who can make the final pass. You see his value on set pieces. He can really serve a ball, and he's becoming a marked man in the central midfield. So I like him in there. Is there a way to get him and Maidana in there, or excuse me, him and Nogueira in there together? That could be, pretty positive. You have to juggle some other things, but we have a deep team now. I think we have a good roster, and we have a lot of guys to choose from. But that is, I like him in the middle. He does a good job in there.
You get that early goal in the first half, and then you give it away straight away. How
Yeah.
disappointing is that?
That was bad too. That's the other thing I was mad at. They were most dangerous on right after we scored goals on both of them. The second one too, it was a scramble and we make a tackle. Again, those are concentration things. It's just getting through the next 5 minutes after you score that first goal is critical. We did not do a good job of that. Yeah, not a good response to give up a goal almost 30 seconds right after. So unacceptable. We'll talk about that too in training, but some things to fix quickly.